as we stream for the final preseason game of the year between the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. We're excited to have you here. We got a full broadcast of the game. We got the scoreboard, got the game cast. Can't show the video, but I got play-by-play for you as we're going to be watching a lot of football tonight. Excited for you to join us here, and of course, got a lot of stuff to talk about with the roster and exactly who's playing and who has their spot exactly, let's say, confirmed, which is kind of where we go to talk about it here first. We got the as there are a list of players that have the video, but I got play for tonight's final preseason game, which you have to excited for you to these guys have made the roster. Or got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a couple of surprise guys in the room, like why who has their spot exactly? Obviously, Dak Prescott not confirmed, which is kind of where we go to talk about it here first. A lot of facets. You're really kind of looking at this from a from an outside perspective, saying, okay, you're going to have Dak Prescott play in the final third preseason game, right? Apparently not. They're not going to. But in terms of running backs, Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and Hunter Lipke all not suited up. Miles Sanders is a surprising one because, he was listed as a potential cut guy. So the fact that he is kind of, not there, that's a pretty interesting one. So, yeah, we got 11 viewers, guys. What's up going on? Check in the chat. See what y'all doing. See what's happening. We're going to be talking ball all night long. Got the game cast just about ready to go here as looking like we'll be kicking off about 4 minutes away from the broadcast starting. So lots of stuff to be excited about there. But good thing coming, and really excited to have our first. Yeah, we got 11 viewers, guys. What's up going on? Checking in the chat. See what y'all doing. See what's happening. We're going to be talking ball all night long. Either way, we're excited just about ready to go here for all of you to join us. Once again, checking in the chat. I want to see who's starting. So lots of stuff to be excited about there. But obviously, we're going to be good thing coming, and really excited to have. Wanted to get. We got 11 viewers, guys. What's up going on? Checking in the chat. See what y'all doing. See what's happening. Lots of fun. We're going to be talking ball all night long. Either way, we're excited just about ready to go for all of you who's watching. Once again, check in the chat. I want to see who's starting. Lots of stuff to be excited about there. But as of right now, there were good thing coming. All the games are really excited to have. Wanted to get 11 viewers, guys. Just a second ago, got a little bit of an update on kind of who was starting, who wasn't. Guess we can scroll down now a little bit, but. There's the captains, Deuce Vaughn, Keeman Hall, Jalen Brooks. Might be the final time that Deuce Vaughn is there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Miles Sanders was out of tonight, and it seems like he is going to be hurt, so that's why. So Mozzie Smith playing, Miles Sanders not, Andrew Booth is not. That's like the top players. Mozzie Smith playing at his, not a good sign for his sake. Not a good sign for his sake at all. 41 players healthy or injured or not practicing or not dressing for the game tonight. Okay, so in theory, it's a 53-man roster. There's 43 that are not playing tonight. You have to expect that a good amount of those guys probably aren't going to make the roster. So that's kind of the expectation we have for that. Again, appreciate everybody joining us here. We got the game stream going on in literally just a moment, so make sure you tune in and watch in with us here. But yeah, it's an interesting time for the Dallas Cowboys. Lots of stuff to kind of talk about. Looks like Tyler Booker is not playing tonight, so just the one preseason game for him. Not really a shocking factor there, but either way, an interesting thing nonetheless on that aspect. So yeah, interesting part of there. Looks like a couple of guys be watching for as we look throughout here. But yeah, it's a fun time. Go back here to our scoreboard and stuff. Shocking factor there. Hopefully we'll get the game going here in just a moment. Once again, appreciate everybody watching, tuning in with the game with us. Interesting part, some live play-by-play and all that stuff, kind of breaking down this game, the final preseason game of the year for the Dallas Cowboys and the Atlanta Falcons. So it's a fun time. Excited for back here to
Dak Prescott.
We're finally getting a little bit of fixture there. Hopefully we'll get the game going here in just a moment. Once again, appreciate everybody watching, tuning in with the game with us. Interesting part. Let's go back to the Twitter page, see what's kind of breaking down this game. Final scroll down here. There's the update list. Dak Prescott out there, high-fiving everybody. Kind of very funny again to just not see any of these players suited up. It's intriguing to me. No Jake Ferguson, Brevin Spanford, Luke Shoemaker, so pretty much all the tight ends are not playing, which makes sense. Booker, Steele, B.B. Smith, and Guyton, and Sadiq Charles, obviously. Those are probably your starters in the top five, and then Sadiq, obviously, that makes me believe that his spot is in there. Micah Parsons, Marshawn Nealand, Osa Odigizua, and Solomon Thomas, Dante Fowler, Ernest Brown, Sam Williams, Micah Parsons was at the stadium tonight, but supposedly all Atlanta Falcons fans were saying that they should come to him. So that's just a fantastic thing, right, for Cowboys fans to hear. That's awesome. But yeah, have the game coming up here in just a moment as we're kind of just waiting for the preseason pregame show to get going. It's always an interesting factor for the preseason to me. Like, obviously, football is king and so many different assets and so many different facets, but having pregame shows for the preseason is very, very funny to me. I don't really understand that aspect. But hey, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, hey, I'm going live a little bit before, so kind of funny in that aspect. But But yeah, interesting list here on the guys who are not suited up for the Dallas Cowboys, among those who are, obviously, talking about that. But in AT&T Stadium, we'll see Joe Milton, we'll see Will Grier. Intriguing running back system that we're going to have to be watching out for as well. So obviously it's a lot to kind of look out for. But I will say it's kind of very interesting how little the Cowboys care about the preseason. Like, they truly do not care at all. NFL roster. What's up, Ken? What do you mean by NFL roster? You just want to see who's on it, or kind of talking about what exactly it's going to look like? But appreciate everybody tuning in. Ken, first comment. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, hoping for the game to start here soon, obviously. Want to get the game going. That's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for. That's why we're watching this. But as of right now, we're kind of just waiting on anything from the Twitter worlds. Okay, looks like these players likely won't play tonight, barring emergency. Nate Thomas, Akeem Adeniji, Donovan Ezeraku, Martise Luefu, and Jawanya Thomas. So good luck. Obviously good news for the right tackle, Hakeem, there. Donovan Ezeraku, I would like to see. Oh, there's Micah Parsons just walking around in a black hoodie while getting filmed by a bunch of different people. That was Nick Harris tweeted that. I can go find that. I'll show you the video that they just showed on the top there. No, Nick Harris tweeted out. There it is. Guarantee you. Oh, Nick, my guy, what's up? Where's that video? Where is it? There it is. This is the video they just showed on there. Micah Parsons just walking around with some nachos, having the black hoodie on. Yeah. Cowboys has reported AT&T Stadium for a final preseason game despite yesterday's online drama. Eating nachos. # journalism. That's funny. That's so funny. I really hope he stays a Cowboy. I really do. But this is just it's an interesting time for Cowboys fans, to kind of say the least there. Still waiting on the program to start here for the Dallas Cowboys. But yeah, interesting time. Again, these preseason games are so interesting to me. Obviously, we're live here for them. Want to keep it up. But yeah, appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to have the live game stream. Let's actually pull that up, see if we can kind of get that running here. I always say it's 6 o'clock start, except we're not going to kick off until 6:25 because screw you. That's why, apparently. So, yeah, I don't know. But that's up to their discretion. Keep it up.
I think they're going to be a better team.
Let me know in the comment section, who are you most excited to watch tonight? Is there somebody on the Cowboys that you're excited to see in action?
6 o'clock start, except we're not going to kick off until
some of these guys fighting for a roster spot. Some of these guys fighting to make the team in a practice squad way. There's kind of a lot of things to look at here. So who exactly are y'all most excited to?
Let me know in the comment section, who are you most excited to watch?
There's somebody on the Cowboys that you're excited to see in
6 o'clock start, except we're not going to kick off until
some of these guys fight for
so done
preseason fighting to make the team in a practice squad way. There's kind of a lot of things to look at here. So who exactly are you most excited to?
Let me know in the comment section, who are you most excited to watch?
Somebody on the Cowboys that you're excited to see in action.
6 o'clock start, except we're not going to kick off.
I love these guys fighting so done preseason fighting pride of North Dakota team in a practice squad way. There's kind of a lot of things for the
Who exactly are y'all most excited to see? Let me know in the comment section. Who are you most excited to watch? Somebody ready for this game to start? Say that. 6 o'clock start. Lots of guys going to kick off. I love organizing. So done. Preseason. The pride of North Dakota. Practice squad. Very well kicked off. Wait for the. Who exactly are about to get going? Very soon. Let me know in the comment section. Who are you most excited to watch? Somebody ready for this game to start? Say that. 6 o'clock start. Lots of guys going to kick off. I love organizing. So done. Preseason. The pride of North Dakota. Practice squad. Very well kicked off. Wait for the. Who exactly are about to get going? Very soon. Let me know in the comment section. Who are you most excited to watch? You can say you were here first. Ready for this game to start? Say that. 6 o'clock start. Lots of guys going to kick off. I love organizing. So done. Preseason. The pride of North Dakota. Practice squad. Very well kicked off. Wait for the. It's technically who exactly are about to get going? Very soon. Let me know in the comment section. Who are you most excited to watch? You can say you were here first. Ready for this game to start? Say that. 6 o'clock start. Lots of guys going to kick off. I love organizing. So done.
Let's see here. But yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's a good old Jerry for you. Says there isn't room for a third in negotiations with Micah Parsons. That's just fantastic, man. Fantastic. Yeah, so nothing here. Oh, well, this is an interesting one. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones on 105.3, the fan pregame show. Frankly, our defensive ends may be the best depth where we have the most talent on any position field. I'm excited about our depth and numbers at pass rusher. I'm concerned because of having space on our roster to keep that many of our guys and that have pass rushing ability. Well, there's one guy you got to keep, buddy. There's one guy you got to keep, and right now, he's not going to keep. Rookie Jaden Blue, this will give him a good chance to showcase what he's got. So, Jaden Blue, obviously a really good chance to come out here and really show us what's going on with him. I'd love to see, a new and improved guy. Miles Sanders is banged up right now. All right. Will Greer getting ready. What a guy. Oh, man. But yeah, let me know in the comment section who you're most excited to see in tonight's ball game. Is there anybody you're really excited to watch tonight? Let me know down in the comment section. They're still going with this dang pregame show. How long does it get to take? It's 6:10. It's always the 6 o'clock start times. We start at 6:25 though. Makes no sense. Huh. Yeah. So Miles Sanders is banged up. That's why he's not playing, which makes me believe if he's that banged up to not play in the final preseason game, then dude's not making the roster. Sorry, that's just not happening. Okay, so the Cowboys running out onto the field right now, so that's nice. So we're gonna get to see that as long as we can see it on the other screen. I got the game going on my left, and it's just kind of a pregame show right now. Still waiting for that. But yeah. Excited to get this going. Excited to have streams all season and watching the Cowboys, getting to kind of cover them all. And obviously it's a fun time. And expectations are never there with the Cowboys with me, to be honest. I've been alive for 23 years, and they've been good maybe one season of that. So, all right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is set to kick off. Atlanta's return man back, and yeah, we're good to go now. Let's pop on this. And boom. I've been alive for 23 years, and they've been good maybe one season of that. So, all right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is set to kick off. Kickoff is away. The Falcons return to about the 25-yard line. That'll be the Falcons to come out here and bring it on first. I get the scoreboard in the right place for y'all. I've been alive for 23 years, and they've been good maybe one season of that. So, all right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is set to kick off. Kickoff is away. The Falcons return to about the 25-yard line. That'll be the Falcons to come out here and bring it on first. I get the scoreboard in the right place for y'all. I've been alive for 23 years, and they've been good maybe one season of that. So, all right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is set to kick off.
So
Atlanta's
the Falcons return to the
first and
25
10.
yards.
He's
Stick
going
gonna
to hand it off the right side.
bring it
Kind
on
of a little bit of a grab there from the Cowboys, and it'll be a game of 3 yards on the first play there. Been alive for 23 years, and
this
they've been good maybe one season of that. So, all right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down and kick off. The Falcons return to the first and 10. He's going to hand it off the right side.
Bring it on.
Kind of a little bit of a grab there from the Cowboys, and it'll be a game of 3
Smith
yards.
out there playing, obviously
first
an
play there.
interesting,
Been alive for 23 years.
short
Man.
list there for him.
Been
First
good
round
maybe
picks
one
in
season
2023
of that,
NFL draft.
All right, looks like we're
Easton's
getting
taking
ready
a
to go.
shotgun.
Brandon Aubrey is
Motion
second down and kick
to
off.
the
Falcons return to the
First
first
and
and
10.
10.
He's
It's going to be
to
off
come
the
out
right
here and
side. The dude had it in the
kind of a
flat
little
and
bit of
just
a
could not handle
grab
it.
there
So
from the Cowboys.
It's going to be
a
a game
third
of
down.
3
Smith
yards
out there playing
for the
first
Atlanta
play there.
Falcons. Been alive for 23 years.
Short
Man.
list there
And
for
been
him.
good to stop
Big
here.
season
That'd be nice
draft.
for the Cowboys.
All right, looks like we're
getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down and kick off. The big point of what we're going to it's going to be off the right side. The dude had it in the flat and just could not grab there from the Cowboys.
It's going to be
a game
third down.
3
Smith
yards.
out there playing.
Third down. Been alive for 23 years. Been good to stop here. It'd be nice for the Cowboys. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to it's going to be off the right side. The dude had it in the flat, but could not grab there from the Cowboys. It's going to be a game
third down.
3 yards.
Playing.
Been alive for 23 years. Been good to stop here. It'd be nice for the Cowboys. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off the right side. The dude had it in the flat, but could not grab there from the Cowboys. It's going to be a game of 3 yards.
Playing.
Been alive 3 years. Been good to stop here. It'd be nice for the Cowboys. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off the right side. The dude had it in the flat, but could not grab there from the Cowboys. It's going to be a game of 3 yards. Been alive 3 years. Been good to stop here. It'd be nice for the Cowboys. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off the right side. The dude had it in the flat, but could not grab there from the Cowboys. It's going to be a game of 3 yards. Been alive 3 years. Been good to stop here. It'd be nice for the Cowboys. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off. Taken down, had it in the flat, but could not grab there. Sacked right there. 3 yards. That one's going to take it down to Jace Houston. 3 years. The guy fighting for the roster. Been good to stop. Got it to go. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off. Taken down, had it in the flat, but could not grab there. Sacked right there. 3 yards. That very down to Jace Houston. 3 years. The guy fighting for the roster. Been good to stop. Got it to go. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off. Taken down, had it in the flat, but could not grab there. Sacked right there. 3 yards. That very down to Jace Houston. 3 years. The guy fighting for the roster. Been good to stop. Got it to go. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick off. The big point of what we're going to by the way, it's going to be his first down off. Taken down, had it in the flat, but could not grab there. Sacked right there. 3 yards. That one Jace Houston. 3 years. The guy fighting for the roster. Been good to stop. Got it to go. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Kick taken down, had it in the flat, sacked right there. Jace Houston. 3 years. The guy fighting for the roster. Been good to stop. Got it to go. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Brandon Aubrey is second down. Taken down, had it in the flat. See if we can pop this up here. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Anyway, whatever. The kick is going to be up, and it's missed left. So Cowboys offense will get it about 37, 33 yard line, whatever that was.
and it will be Cowboys ball as soon as the break comes back. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this season. Go back here to our scoreboard. By the way, whatever. The kick is going to be up, and it's missed left. So Cowboys
Falcons.
Offense will get it about 37, 30 on them, whatever that was. And it will be Cowboys ball as run. Got the 2nd and 7. Incomplete pass. Then
appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games
Atlanta
this
Falcons
season.
on Easton Sticks. And then
A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a
kick
roster
is
spot.
and it's
Really puts
missed
himself in a
left
good spot. Obviously getting a
So
sack.
Cowboys
here early.
offense will get it about 37, 30
30
on
on
whatever that
kick.
was. And it will be
First
Cowboys
and 10,
ball as
again,
run.
we get
Got
the
a short
second
pass,
7
for 12 yards.
incomplete pass,
and
and
then no good.
Appreciate
ball
everybody
on
joining
the
us. We're going to have live streams for
better
all the
kickers
Cowboys
with the
games
Atlanta
this
Falcons
season.
on Easton Sticks.
A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a
kick
roster
is
spot.
and it's
Really puts
missed
himself in a
left.
good spot. Obviously getting a
So
sack.
Cowboys
here early.
offense will get it about 37, 30
30
on
whatever
whatever
that
that
was.
was. And it will be
First and
Cowboys
10,
ball as
again, we
run.
get the
Got a
second
short
and
pass
7
for 12 yards.
incomplete pass,
and
and
then no good.
Appreciate
ball
everybody
on
joining
the
us. We're going to have live streams for
better
all the
kickers
Cowboys
with the
games
Atlanta
this
Falcons
season.
on Easton Sticks.
A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a
kick
roster
is
spot.
and it's
Really puts
missed
himself in a
left.
good spot.
Timeout there. Cowboys will get it about 37, 30 on whatever that was.
Once again, going to have live
Cowboys ball
ball
as
run.
run. Short pass 7 for 12 yards. Incomplete pass and no good.
Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this season. A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there.
Cowboys will get it about 37, 30 on whatever that was.
Once again, going to have live
Cowboys ball as run.
run.
Short pass 7 for 12 yards. Incomplete pass and no good.
Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this
33-yard
season. A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there.
Cowboys will get it about 37, 30 on whatever that was.
Once again, going to have live
Cowboys ball as run. Short pass 7 for 12 yards. Incomplete pass and no good.
Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this
33-yard
season. A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there.
Cowboys will get it about 37, 30 on whatever that was.
Once again, going to have live
Cowboys ball as run. Short pass 7 for 12 yards.
big week for a lot of. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this
33-yard
season. A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there.
Cowboys will get it about
So Milton, that'd be 41-yard line. The
Cowboys
Cowboys again going to have live
Cowboys ball as run. Short pass 7 for 12 yards.
big week for a lot of. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this
33-yard
season. A sack from James Houston. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there.
Cowboys will get it about
So Milton, that'd be 41-yard line. The Cowboys again going to have live
Cowboys ball as run. Short pass 7 for 12 yards.
big week for a lot of. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this
33-yard
Second down, James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there.
Cowboys will get it about
That'd be 41-yard line. The Cowboys again going to have live
Cowboys ball as run. Short pass 7 for 12 yards.
big week down and six. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys games this 33-yard line. The Cowboys second down, James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there. Cowboys will get it about that'd be 41-yard line. The Cowboys again going to have live Cowboys short pass. It's third down. Big week down and six. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys on the Cowboys. Second down, James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Giant really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there. Cowboys that'd be 41-yard line. The Cowboys again going to have live Cowboys. It's third down. Big week down and six. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Giant really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there. See if we can get our first half. Third down. Big week down and six. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Giant really puts himself in a good spot. Timeout there. See if we can get our first half. Big week down and six. Appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to have live streams for all the Cowboys. James Houston fighting for a roster spot. Giant First and goal for the Cowboys. Joe Milton and the shotgun snap. Takes it. Fakes the handoff. No, he will hand it off to Deuce Vaughn. Running left side. Going to get into the 5 and pushing towards the goal line. He's going to be out of bounds at the 2? Yeah, he gains 8 yards. It's going to be all the way to the Atlanta 1. So first and goal, or rather second and goal now from the 1 yard line. Probably going to be a quick QB sneak for Bazooka Joe. Can get him in here real quick. He'll take the handoff. No, he's going to fake it and run out to the bootleg right side. Easy touchdown. Joe Milton with a rushing touchdown here to get the Cowboys on the board in the first, or rather third and final preseason game of the year. Touchdown, Cowboys. Type the TDs in the chat if you're in here. So 6-0 Cowboys. Looking for the extra point from Brandon Aubrey. He'll boot it up and get it in. So 7-0 Cowboys on top with a nice little touchdown drive there for Joe Milton and company. We'll go to the drive chart here with it. So Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Only one drive, and he had for the extra point from Brandon Aubrey. 5 carries for 33 yards. Milton 2 carries for 10 yards and a touchdown. So 7-0 thus far with Cowboys on top with a nice little touchdown drive there for Joe Milton and company. First we'll go to the touchdown of preseason week 3 for the Dallas Cowboys comes on the legs of Joe Milton there. Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Only one drive getting going for the extra point from Brandon Aubrey. 5 carries for 33 yards. Milton 2 carries for 10 yards and a touchdown. So 7-0 thus far with Cowboys on top with a nice little touchdown drive there for Joe Milton. And so timeout here. Touchdown of preseason week 3 for the Dallas Cowboys comes on the legs of Joe Milton there. Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Only one drive going for the extra point from Brandon Aubrey. Final preseason game. Booted up and get it yards. A lot to be decided for the Cowboys in terms of 7-0 thus far with Cowboys on top with a nice little touchdown drive there for Joe Milton. And so timeout here. Touchdown of preseason week 3 for the Dallas Cowboys comes on the legs of Joe Milton there. Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Only one drive going for the extra point from Brandon Aubrey. Final preseason game. Booted up and get it yards. A lot to be decided for the Cowboys. 7-0 thus far with once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown drive there for Joe Milton? And so looking at touchdown of preseason week 3 intriguing factor for the season. Anybody you're watching? Anybody you're watching? Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Make a drive final preseason game. Booted up and get it yards. A lot to be decided for the Cowboys. 7-0 thus far with once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown drive there for Joe Milton? And looking at touchdown of preseason week 3 intriguing factor for the season. Anybody you're watching? Anybody you're watching? Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Make a drive preseason game. Booted up and get an intriguing factor of the season. The Cowboys 7-0 to play week 1. Once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown drive there for Joe Milton? Exciting times. And looking at touchdown of preseason week 3 would play week 1, but anybody you're watching? Anybody you're watching? Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Make a drive preseason game. Booted up and get an intriguing factor of the season. The Cowboys 7-0 to play week 1. Once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown drive? 9 plays, 59 yards, 340 touchdown of the Cowboys. Hopefully would play week 1, but no guarantee. Anybody you're watching? Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Make a drive preseason game. Booted up and get an intriguing factor of the season. The Cowboys 7-0 to play week 1. Once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown drive? 9 plays, 59 yards, 340 touchdown of the Cowboys. Hopefully would play week 1, but no guarantee. Anybody you're watching? Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys. Preseason game. Booted up and intriguing factor of the season. The Cowboys 7-0 to play week 1. Once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown drive? 9 plays, 59 yards, pretty good return. Touchdown of the Cowboys. Hopefully would play week 1, but no guarantee. Anybody you're watching? Deuce Vaughn in that 6-0 Cowboys.
Once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown driver? The ball was on the ground. Got touchdown spotted in the scoring place. No one to Whenever you're watching that once again, who's the most intriguing touchdown driver? The ball was on the ground. Got touchdown spotted in the scoring place. No one to whenever you're watching that second down.
Both these guys 0-2 in the preseason, funny enough, which, I guess fair enough. But good old Matty Eberflus is the defensive coordinator. Never thought I'd see that, especially after the season the Bears had last year. Second down and 5. Easton stick with an empty backfield. 5 wide, 3 right, 2 left. Takes the snap, looking left, throws that way. Has a man open in the flat, but immediately taken down. Ukamu with the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 4, though, and it's 3rd down and 1 with 6:45 to play here in the first quarter. Getting all my numbers mixed up. It's the 3rd preseason game in the first quarter there. But good pass and a good tackle from Ukamu. Third down and 1, 6:36. We'll see here what the plan is for the Cowboys defense. Looks like we're going to have a potential timeout. Waterboy's coming out there. I don't know if there's an injury. Might be some sort of injury, but there's Ukamu. 42 total tackles in his career. Obviously, he's kind of fighting for a roster spot here with the Cowboys. And I think there might be either a spotting issue or something because they are taking a decent amount of time. Yeah, they're virtually measuring if he got the first down or not. Looks like he is about 2 inches and 8 centimeters short. What? He's a full yard short. What? I don't know what that was about. He was a full yard short of that first down, but either way, they're doing virtual measurements. It's like the VAR in soccer now. It's like they pop on the screen there. Interesting enough. 3rd down and 1, 7-0 the score. See if the Cowboys can get a stop here. Ukamu. Shotgun for Easton Stick. Looks like he is going to check the play. He'll take the snap, going to hand it off. And in the backfield right away is the Cowboys defensive line. They took him down quick. Mozzie Smith, he gets back there. Guy fighting for a little bit of a roster spot in some ways. He was a surprise cut candidate. He gets back, takes down the running back, Mozzie Smith. And the defensive tackle, a guy that we have not seen a lot from. See if we can look back on the play here. Yeah, no one blocked him. No one blocked him. That was a miscommunication. I 100% want to give credit to Mozzie Smith, but he literally didn't get blocked. Dude looked around, no one was in front of him, ran, took down the running back. Cowboys to get the ball back here, 4th down and 6, a punt coming for the Falcons. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. That's so hilarious. All right, Moreno Cropper going to receive the ball at the far side of the field at the 13-yard line, gets past 15 to the 20, dives forward to the 25-yard line, 25-yard line. It'll be a 1st down and 10 from there. So 7-0. Mozzie Smith getting to the backfield. You love to see that. Obviously a 1st-round pick, a guy that you really want to, have in a positive manner, especially with the final preseason game. It's somebody you really want to expect on this. So kind of good to see that. And yeah, we'll go to a break. So kind of a little bit of a time here to unwind in some aspects. But yeah, it's a good time. Again, we'll be live for most of the games this season, hopefully. So make sure you're tuned in for that. Good time for the offense to come back out here now. So they'll start the drive, at the Dallas 25-yard line. Back out will be Joe Milton. Had the 1-yard touchdown rush last time. Hopefully going to see some more of that in this one. I haven't got my Post Malone Cowboys cup. Didn't even realize that, but either way, good time to have that. So yeah, at a break here. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If y'all are new, make sure y'all are sticking around here. We've got Cowboys coverage shorts. We've got live streams like this. We're going to try and doing more of that. Let me know if you like this, by the way. If this is something you don't want, obviously we're not going to waste your time and all that, but is there any way you can prove it as well? Do you want a better scoreboard? Like if there's anything we can do to, make this experience better for y'all, let me know, because we've got a lot of different options to try and, make this an enjoyable experience for y'all. The one thing we can't do, can't show the game as much as I would love to just watch the game with you. Unfortunately, that's not the way that this goes. We could do some stuff on like different streaming platforms, but that's not exactly how it works. Under center, Milton going to hand it off, and it's going to be immediately taken down the backfield. Jaden Blue is just wrapped up for a loss of 5, maybe 4. It'll be second down and long. Jaden Blue got kind of screwed off there. He handed the ball on the backfield and literally had no space to run in that aspect. So second down and 14 for this Cowboys team. Well, let's see if we can do this. I don't really like the 5-4. Just let's try and do this. If I can copy that. And then let's put it over here. And put it above my head. There we go. So second down, 14, pass to the right side. It's going to be grabbed there by Woods. Or excuse me, Ryan Flournoy, not Woods. What am I saying? And then he will go for, that's a good, decent gain. They're going to give him, at the end of it, 8 yards. So third down and 6, 4:24 here left to play into this first quarter. Maybe that'll be better. Put the scoreboard on top of my head. Probably a little easier to have that with you. Ryan Flournoy kind of fighting for a spot. Wide receiver room is an interesting position for the Cowboys, for sure. So shotgun for Joe Milton. 2 receivers left, 1 to his right, a running back to his left in Jaden Blue. Looks like a blitz coming, a pull off. Milton going to throw downfield and trying to get it. It's caught. Oh, man, he was 100% in defensive pass interference as well. But Fairweather, the tight end, gets down there. 25-yard gain, and the Cowboys get a first down. The flag is going to be DPI. 100% defensive pass interference. They will, they're going to call it illegal contact, it looks like. So illegal contact, and it's going to be a first down and 10. They'll decline the penalty, and a big gain there, 25 yards for Fairweather. Big pickup there for the Cowboys, and a nice one for Joe Milton and company. So it's first down and 10 now. He'll take the handoff. No, not fake the handoff. Looking to throw deep. Goes down that right side. Caught again. I believe that's Flournoy, and it is. He's got a first down and more. Pick up about 15 yards. There's a flag on the field, though. So a flag out. See what the flag is. Oh, it's going to be a roughing the passer. Okay. Take that for sure. And it's going to be a first down. So first down there for the Cowboys. And yeah, he smacked him in the face. Milton stayed up, so obviously you don't want to see him get hurt, but intriguing enough. Now another pass to Flournoy, and he's going to get another first down. Big pickup there. Oh, no, excuse me, that was the replay. What am I saying? Snap, handoff, Blue, up the gut. Kind of breaks off left, no gain. So right back to the line of scrimmage. They're at the 15-yard line, by the way, so inside the red zone. Show the game. I can't, Teddy. I wish I could. I promise. I cannot, though. This stream would get taken down so fast. However, I think I can do something. might be a little behind, but I'm going to try and help y'all out a little bit. I'm going to turn the volume completely off. And it's going to be, was that a touchdown for Blue? No, it's going to be, looks like something before that. Sorry, I'm trying to get this set up for y'all. See if I can help y'all out a little bit. Yeah, Blue goes right up the gut, and he's going to be down at about the 2-3 yard line. A nice 13-yard gain. Jaden Blue expected to get some fire reps here. Lots of reps. So, first down and goal from the 2, and it's going to be a flag thrown before the play. False start, and it's going to be back 5 yards. Oh, I can't stream that. Maybe I can. There it is. Well, it's back there if y'all can see it. I'll scoot over a little bit, I guess. We can do that. So it's going to be first down and goal now from the, what's that, the 7-yard line. Takes the snap. Going to throw it left side. It's going to be just over the head there. So yeah, this is a play behind me for the stream that I have. But, hey, it's there. Going to be pass interference on the Falcons. So, what, half the distance in the goal, 6 yards-ish probably? Yeah, it was a fade route, and he never turned back. Brooks was out there trying to get the fade, and he just never turned back. Milton and shotgun here. First down and goal from the 1. They're going to fake the jet pass, and Milton going to run out left. He's got to throw this away, and he will. Try to do the bootleg for the second time. That's how he scored in the first possession, and this time has to just kind of overthrow his man, get it out of there. 7-0 Cowboys on top. Schottenheimer kind of giving him the play call here. Second down and goal from the 1. Are they going to be in shotgun? They're going to be in shotgun once again. Motions Fairweather, the tight end, left, now right. Hand off to Jaden Blue. Should be easy up the gut. He'll break through the tackle for a touchdown on the left side. Jaden Blue gets a touchdown here in preseason week 3. Going to be a very good spot here for him to get some good reps. Obviously going to be a big part of this Cowboys team with Javonte Williams and Phil Maffa as well, but Jaden Blue getting in the action here early. It's going to be 13-0 Cowboys with an extra point to come. So a nice run there from Jaden Blue. Yeah, my stream's a little faster than the one you're going to be watching behind me, I guess. So Jaden Blue, and now going to be a kick here for Brandon Aubrey. Kick is up and easily good. 14-0 Cowboys with 1:19 to play in the first quarter. Nice little drive there for the Dallas Cowboys, and obviously a nice job by Joe Milton to get down the field. So yeah, let me know, again, who was the most intriguing Cowboys player that we're watching here in preseason week 3? Is there anybody that y'all are intrigued by? Is there anybody that y'all want to see? Let me know down in the comments section. Obviously, the Micah Parsons drama still looms large, but kind of nice to be out there on the field with 1:19 left in the first quarter. Looks like they probably won't take a break. Mozzie Smith, he got a tackle. That was pretty good. So, obviously the expectations, I don't know. Like, is Mozzie Smith going to be cut or not? It's kind of a bigger question than what I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would be a lot more of an obvious choice to, keep him or not keep him, whatever that would be. Either way, though. 8 plays, 75 yards, and 4 minutes with a Jaden Blue 1-yard touchdown rush. A couple of penalties helping out the Cowboys as well in that drive. The kick is away from Aubrey. He grabbed by the returnman at the 1 yard line on the near side of the field at the 20 to the 25. He's going to be taken down right there at about the 26-yard line. So a little bit of a 25, 24-yard return, and it'll be first down and 10 from there for Easton Stick and the Falcons. Final preseason game of the year for the Dallas Cowboys before they open up the season against the reigning Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, not this Thursday, but the Thursday after that, so literally about 2 weeks away. Excited for that. Excited for the season ahead. And again, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got Cowboys news, rumors, updates, all that stuff for you here on Cowboys Digest. First down and 10 under center. Stick. Going to hand those. Going to fake the handoff. Now drops back. Throws down the field. Has a man open on the near side. It's caught for a first down. Nash. A gain of 15 yards. First down and 10 for the Falcons, trying to get their offense going. Meanwhile, the Cowboys defense been pretty good throughout the first 2 drives here. So they try and keep that going, keep that momentum kind of flowing with them. 14-0 the score. 50 seconds left in this first quarter. See what the defense can do for the Cowboys. It's going to be a shotgun with 5 wide, 3 right, 2 left for Easton Stick. It's going to look for just a moment. Now he'll check the play, takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw, and it's going to be almost intercepted. Nearly intercepted by Clark. He was literally right there. There is a flag on the play, though. Looking like it might be a roughing the passer. The Cowboys got the effective of that, and now we're going to get the opposite of it as the Cowboys go and rough the passer. It'll be a first down for the Falcons there. Yeah. Oh, good God. Wheat absolutely destroyed Easton Stick. He went up there and literally demolished him. That's the pass. That's pass interference right there. That's pass interference for sure. Or excuse me, roughing the pass. What am I saying? So first down and 10 from the 45-yard line into Cowboys territory. Easton Stick under center with 2 receivers to his right. Takes the snap. He is going to hand it off up the gut. And right there to grab him is a host of Cowboys. 2 yards there. Mozzie Smith and Jay Toia are going to be the first ones there. Toia, a 7th-round pick out of UCLA. I like what he's got. I really do think that he's going to be more of an effective player in this season than people probably realize. Obviously, Mozzie playing is just more that they want to, continue to grow him. And honestly, in some aspects, you could interpret that as he doesn't have a secured roster spot at this moment. 2nd down and 8, and that's the end of the first quarter. So we'll go to break there. 2nd down and 8 to come at the start of the second. Cowboys on top 14-0 at this current moment. Cowboys and Falcons here. The end of the first. Get in the comment section any questions you have about the Cowboys, any fun things, any statements. Obviously, this is a very much a interactive stream, want to talk with y'all, and that's the big reason we do this. Like, obviously, we're doing play-by-play. Obviously, we're trying to call the game, but the big part of this is just having fun, watching the game along with you if you have it on your screen. If you don't, do my best to kind of do the play-by-play and keep you updated as to what's going on inside the game, who are some cool players that the Cowboys are being able to watch. So, yeah, it's a big thing there. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 when we come back here from the break. Cowboys, again, 0 for 2 in their first preseason games, but 0 for 2, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, the way that the Cowboys have been playing their preseason games, it's literally like they just don't care. Like, it's kind of the most weird preseason I've ever seen from a team. It's very odd how little Brian Schottenheimer has cared about this preseason in a lot of aspects, and honestly, in the way that he has played, it's just kind of interesting. I mean, nothing bad about it. Obviously, I haven't seen Dak Prescott the entire time coming back from injury. It's not out of the ordinary for a guy who was injured last season and not play in the preseason, but I'm still a little bit surprised for how healthy he's been in training camp to not see him at least for one drive out here at AT&T Stadium, because he's going to go play on the road in week 1 against the Eagles, and it's going to be it's going to be the first time he's seen on-field action in basically nearly a year at that point. I mean, it's It's obviously not. I mean, he only missed, the last 5 weeks of the season, 5-6 weeks, whatever it was. So, I don't know. I just think it's a little weird they're not giving Dak Prescott at least one drive. Either way, it's going to be real loud that first drive for him. Well, let's just say that. So, that's an intriguing part of it. 14-0, second down and 8 here as we start the second quarter. Got 15 guys in here. We appreciate every single one of you, guys or girls, whatever y'all are. We appreciate you joining us. Make sure you get in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Obviously, want to talk with y'all. Interactive stream here, and that's the big reason we're doing this. Obviously, play-by-play is part of it, but want to make sure that we are involved in talking with y'all as well. Easton Stick with a second down and 8 in shotgun I formation. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. A little more bunch on the right side. He's going to throw a slant. Easy first down. Cowboys defense just nowhere near that. Pickup of, 14 yards nearly. And it'll be first down and 10 as we start the second quarter. So 14-0. Cowboys on top. First down and 10 now for the Atlanta Falcons. Second quarter underway. Cowboys defense has done pretty well. They held the Falcons on the second drive to a pretty quick, we only got 1 first down in that one. The previous one, there was a missed 51-yard kick from Younghoe Koo. Now they've got it inside to the 31-yard line under center. Easton Stick motions a man behind him, takes the snap, hands it off, and immediately taken down in the backfield is that slant man. Oh, man, it was Johnson and Rochelle back there. Who got there first, though? Oh, it's James Houston. Of course. James Houston is literally he's going to make the roster with how good he is playing. He planted that easy. He said, listen, if you're going to do this jet sweep, I'm going to get him. Shotgun snap to Easton Stick. Looks right. Throws deep down the field. It's just a cowboy, and it's picked off into the end zone. And right there, going to take a knee and a pick for the Cowboys defense. Is that Prince? That is Prince, it looks like. Or rather, Pride, excuse me. And Pride's going to get his interception. The Cowboys will get the ball back at the 25-yard line. Turnover here for the Dallas Cowboys, and they'll get the ball back up 14-0 here in the second quarter. Yeah, I don't know. That was a miscommunication. That was a dig route for the receiver for the Falcons, and Easton Stick threw it like it was a go route. Pride just deep down there makes the easy interception, and it's going to be Cowboys ball at about the 20-25-yard line when we put Joe Milton back out there. Yeah, that was a complete misread. There is a flag on the field here, so hold on just a second. They kind of threw the flag up on the screen late. What exactly is the flag going to be? So curious to see what this flag is. Might be a legal celebration, to be honest. They had a big celebration back there. And I know that apparently the NFL this season is trying to crack down on rude celebrations, is what they called it, I believe. So, again, I don't know exactly what the flag is just yet as we wait for the discussions. Still waiting on that flag. They're just kind of holding on here, but either way, it's going to be Cowboys ball. I don't think the flag was before the interception, and all the defense is obviously back out or on the sideline. They're still waiting on the flag, though. I mean, maybe that's the bad graphic. Obviously, this is one part. Okay, here we go. They're still talking. The Dallas offense is on the field right now. See if I can turn this up. Yeah, I don't know. What is that call? Looks like it was too many men on the field. The Dallas Cowboys had 12 men on the field. 5 yards, and then unsportsmanlike conduct as well. So he got an interception that didn't count. And then was out there flaunting it. That's great. Fantastic time. Too many men on the field. That's not the Cowboys' ball then. That flag took forever for too many men on the field. I guess they threw it for unsportsmanlike conduct and then kind of discussed and realized how many guys were actually on the field at one time. I don't know. Second down and 5, though, for the Falcons now because the unsportsmanlike conduct came after the interception, so they can't accept that. Otherwise, it would be an interception. But defense back out there for Matt Eberflus and the Dallas Cowboys. Shotgun Easton Stick. Carter running back to the right side. 2 receivers right, 1 to his left. And the shotgun here, Stick, with the tight end motions him over to the left. Now a shotgun snap, looking left. Then a throw, it's going to be kind of tipped and almost intercepted again. Oh my gosh, Pride nearly had the interception as it was hit as he was throwing. And Pride frustrated, ripping off the helmet as he was, or didn't rip off the helmet, he ripped off the side sticks. But yeah, okay, so we go back to that 2 minute on the field. The Falcons snapped it as the Cowboys were getting one last sub off the field. And then this last play here, it was Perion Winfrey got back there, smacked the arm of Easton Stick as he was throwing the ball, and Pride nearly got that. 3rd down and 10 now. Easton Stick and shotgun, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Gonna throw it to the right side, has a receiver open, caught, 1st down. Blair with the catch, Hall with the tackle, and a 1st down and 10. So you go from having a pick, having the ball for yourself at the 1st down and 10 from the 25-20 to 2 minutes on the field to almost having another interception to a 1st down. Obviously, it's preseason, but I get to invest in these things. 1st down and 10, 13-23 to play. Keeman Hall there with the tackle. He does have 1 interception this preseason. Shotgun for Easton Stick, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, a tight end on his left side as well. Motions the tight end across the line, throws it down the left side on a little screen pass. Receiver grabs it and dives forward for a pick of about 5 or 4 yards. Drummond with the catch. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Atlanta Falcons. So 2nd down and 6. Second down, 6 and 12:28 to play here. Flags all over the field before the play. It's false start on the Falcons. So a false start there. And Falcons moves it back to a 2nd down and 11 all of a sudden. (12-13). Be Easton Stick, 2nd down 11, shotgun with 3 receivers to his right, 1 receiver to his left, and a running back on the left side. Motions a receiver, now motions him back. Takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming, throws a little screen pass to the running back who's taken down in the backfield. Elijah Clark, the UDFA out of Syracuse, comes up from the safety position and smacks him. Clark, a UDFA looking like he's going to make the roster here. It was looking like maybe a safety blitz. No, as a safety, he was stepped up looking like a blitz, dropped back, and then saw the screen pass and went for it. 3rd down, 16. Shotgun for Stick, takes the snap, looks left, tries to throw, gets a receiver out there in the flat. Short of the 1st down, he'll pick up about 7, but that's about all. Right inside the red zone, about the 19.5 yard line. And a 4th down and 9. And probably going to see Young Hoku come out here. Drummond with the catch. Rochelle and James with the tackle. And maybe they're going to go for it. I mean, why not? It's the preseason. No, okay. Young Hoku's out there. I was like, there's no way. Chiefs going back with the trade for Scary Terry just now. Oh, the Chiefs just got Terry McLaurin? No way. There's absolutely what? 1st and a 3rd for Terry McLaurin. I need to see this, man. I'm gonna go look myself. I don't see Schefter putting it out there, Philly Mike. I don't see Schefter out there just yet. I need a Schefter tweet. Because the Chiefs are playing right now. I don't know if they're getting Terry McLaurin, my guy. Hey, Philly, if you've got the link on X, send it in here. Also, very funny that Eagles guys watching the Cowboys broadcast here. Kind of funny. Either way. Kick is good, by the way. 14-3, in case you missed that, but I'm on Twitter now. Yeah, I don't see any of the true homies putting out there. Go look. I'm looking, bro. It's not there. If you can, like, send me the tweet, like, go Birds. If you can send me the tweet, then cool. But otherwise, I'm not going to believe it till I see it. Suck it. All right. Well, either way. Also, y'all beat the Chiefs last year. We beat their butts, too. It was not close. 14-3 the score. Appreciate everybody watching. Got 18 viewers in here. Again, if you're looking for Cowboys news, rumors, and live streams like this, we got you covered. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Cowboys and Falcons here. Cowboys will have the ball back with a kickoff here in just a second. When we come back, a field goal is good. 38 yards for Young Hoku to finally put the Falcons on the scoreboard. On a commercial break there right now. Buy, sell, trade. We will with blockchain.com. So Cowboys get the ball back with the offense. We'll see if it's still going to be, I would have to assume it's still Joe Milton. Probably see him get the first half, and then probably past that we'll see Will Grier. So, yeah, Koo's going to kick this ball off. Looked like Blue might have been back to return it. It's going to be a touchback either way, so doesn't really matter. By the way, I've got a baseball game on my left side, so if you see me looking over there, I'm watching the rivalry of the Red Sox-Yankees. I've got all the sports on, of course. Red Sox are up 1-0, anybody cares. Going to be a touchback. Cowboys will have it to start here in their, will be third drive. Javonte Williams isn't playing, though, tonight. Why? NFL Network and Cowboys. Player to watch, Javonte Williams. Player who's not playing tonight, Javonte Williams. Great. At least he was not suited up, so unless he put on a jersey in the last final minutes of the suit-ups, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of Javonte Williams. Yeah, he's over on the sideline. I don't get that. Players to watch, except he's not playing. Snap to Milton. Going to fake the handoff, rolls out right, has a defender right on him, and just throws it up the field. And general vicinity is a couple players, but it's going to go out of bounds, so kind of a throwaway there for Joe Milton. Second down and 10 with 10:38 to play here in the second quarter. Williams, Sanders, Blue, Vaughn, Maffa, and Malik Davis to the running backs. I have to assume Williams, Blue, Maffa are guarantees. Shotgun for Milton. Steve to the right, two to the left. Blue, the running back, to his left, takes the snap, hands it off. Blue's going to go up the gut, nothing there. Maybe gets 1 or 2 as he falls forward, but it's going to be a third down and at best 8 yards after Jaden Blue rushes there. So, yeah, Blue, the Texas guy, playing with the Cowboys, kind of a nice little story there. See what we can do here. Shotgun for Milton. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. A running back to his left as well. Shotgun takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw. Downfield, it's going to be caught short of the first down, though. Caught there to Fant, the tight end, but it's going to be just for 7 yards, so it's going to be 4th down and 1. And, I mean, it's preseason. Maybe they go for it. I don't know, but 4th down and 1 on your side of the field. Good block by Jaden Blue on that as he saw the left side of it. Blitzer came up and got him. So 4th down and 2 is actually what it's going to be. Dak Prescott talking to Jaden Blue on the side there. The punt is away. Back at the 20 or 19-yard line, a fair catch called for and caught by Alford for the Falcons. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Falcons. 9:14 left to play here in the second quarter. I'll take a break, it looks like. So commercial break going on. Oh, man. Did Alex Bregman just hit a home run? He did not. That's a fly out. Damn. By the way, got some rivalry night baseball. Bregman and the Red Sox and Judge and the Yankees facing off. (14-3) the score right now for the Cowboys. Long commercial break, and it'll be the Falcons back out, the defense for the Cowboys back out. Defense of the Cowboys thus far done pretty well. Mozzie Smith is, he's playing, which is an interesting one. So, kind of tells you how the Cowboys feel about him in some aspects. And we talked about him being a surprise cut candidate. That's potential for him to, be cut. It's kind of an interesting part of it. Yeah. So, commercial break here. By the way, 13 people watching. Get in the comment section. Let me know anything y'all are thinking about besides this Philly dude who's just trying to get us to go look at Twitter for the Chiefs getting Terry McLaurin, which didn't happen, by the way. Fake news. Falcons will have it 1st down and 10 on their own 20 when it comes back. Cowboys will face off against the Philadelphia Eagles when they start off on, 2 Thursdays from yesterday, so about 2 weeks away. Be a good one there. Easton Stick back out with the Falcons. Kind of nice, though. I mean, it's on the NFL Network, but we get the Cowboys broadcast, so that's obviously kind of cool. Say the least. Don't get to see that too much in preseason. I mean, you can watch, obviously, but get the national broadcast a lot. So under center here is Easton Stick at the 20-yard line. Motions a man across. Going to hand the ball off to the running back, though, in the I formation, and just getting a couple of yards after Perrion Winfrey wraps up Dodson. A little bit of pushing and shoving after that. Trevon Diggs on the sideline being shown. Still no word yet on whether he's going to be available or not for the Cowboys come week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Definitely an interesting factor of this Cowboys upcoming season, and especially, not 2 weeks away from right now. It's when exactly is are we going to get the official word on him? 2nd down and 8, 14-3. Easton Stick with a shotgun. 3 receivers left. Now motions a man. Now he'll go back. 3 left, 1 right. Takes the snap. Looks to pass. Looking right. Throwing right. Has a man. Caught for the 1st down. And trying to drive forward across. Pride takes him down. But it's a pickup there of 10 yards. And a 1st down. To the 32-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Falcons with 8:16 to play here in the second half. Under center Stick, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks to pass, throwing left to that running back in the flat. He's going to be punished over there on the sideline by one of the Cowboys defenders. O.J. Mudia, one of the guys who was actually just signed. A little cornerback, played for the Cardinals most recently. Gets the tackle there on that left sideline. It'll be 2nd down and 3, a pickup of 7 on the pass play. O.J. Mudia, an interesting one because he had a 3rd-round draft pick from the Denver Broncos in 2020, but obviously their cornerback room in Denver is really good right now. And they released him after an injury kind of stretch. Under center for Easton Stick, running back behind him. As the motion man takes the snap, Stick, hand it off. Cowboys in the backfield, they're going to take him down. He'll get a yard or two, though. They're going to mark him down at the 40-yard line, so a pickup of 1 yard, 3rd down and 2 for the Falcons. 6:56, 6:55 to play here in the second quarter. Appreciate everybody joining us once again. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's 100% free. We got Cowboys coverage for you all season long, doing live streams like this. Let me know any way we can make this better. Obviously, can't show the game besides, that. But, looks like they're going to go for it here. 4th down, or rather 3rd down and 2. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it right side. Coming up and wrapping up the tight end and taking him down is going to be, who's that? Elijah Clark once again. That guy is so going to make the roster. Elijah Clark with a 2nd big tackle of the evening, and it's 4th down and 1. Man, he came out of nowhere. He was in that safety slot again, Clark was, recognized it, and beat them to the 1st down marker. Clark's speed and tangibles, a UDFA out of Syracuse. Look out for him. He is going to be on the roster for the Dallas Cowboys. Man, Justin Barron seemed like a lock, but Elijah Clark making himself more and more with each play a lock. Punt returner Jalen Cropper back as the Falcons align for it. Holding on just a moment with the clock running at 5:44 and counting here in the second quarter to play. The punt is away. Deep back, and Cropper grabs it about the 7-yard line, gets past the 15-yard line. He's bounced. Oh, man, he got beat by one of the Falcons' gunners there. Looks like Woods, name of the back of the jersey. Don't know who that would be, but either way, ran into Cropper and bounced him off the body. Like it was a boom. He got popped. Yeah, he put his head down and then bounced the other way. Obviously, care for the health and safety of your players. That was one that you don't exactly want to see from a guy putting his head down. So they'll go to the commercial break here. 14-3. Let's take a look at the stats right here and kind of go.
Yeah, he put his head down, bounced the other way. He put his head down and bounced the other way.
A guy put his head down. Blue's going to be a big break. I think he's already. Let's take a look at the stats. Very curious on the stats. Let's take a look at his head down, bounce his head down, bounce his head down, bounce his head down. I really don't know if this is something that, we'll see. So, Cowboys will have it back, 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Final preseason game of the year for the Cowboys. Have their first regular season game against the Philadelphia Eagles and the reigning champions. And so, Cowboys will have it. Appreciate everybody joining us here. Commercial break in progress, but get back to the action here in just a moment. Kind of the 11 viewers out here. Are y'all all Cowboys fans? Are you watching just because you want to, or are you Cowboys fans and fans of other sports teams as well? Let me know down in the comment section. I want to know kind of what everybody's vibe is. Hands the ball off. Trying to go up the gut and not being able to get too much there is going to be Deuce Vaughn. He'll pick up 3 yards, 2nd down and 7 here. Deuce Vaughn definitely better than what we've seen in the past from him. I know it's preseason, but still, good thing to see there. Milton in shotgun with Vaughn to his left side. Receiver on his right and 2 to his left. Going to hand it off to Vaughn again. He'll work up the middle. Picks up 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. He kind of busted up there. We're going to give him 4 on it. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Dallas Cowboys with 4:50 to play here in the second quarter. Cowboys, baby. What's up, Steven? Appreciate you joining us here on the stream. We're going to be having live streams all season, so make sure you join us and stick around. 14-3. Deuce Vaughn going to be up in front of Milton in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. He's going to throw on the slant. Caught and grabbed there by Flournoy. Pickup of 9 yards and a 1st down for the Cowboys. Big grab there by Ryan Flournoy. 4:13 to play. See if the Cowboys can get down the field, put another touchdown on there. Yeah, just a slant. Easy slant, and no one really picked up Flournoy. Got ahead of his defender. Milton kind of eyeballing him all the way over there on that left side of the field and got him. Nice pickup, 1st down and 10. Under center, Milton takes the snap. Going to hand it off to Vaughn. Running right side. Tries to find a hole, but nothing there. He stays upright, but he gets no yardage. So no yards, and it'll be 3:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Getting close to that 2-minute warning. It's 2nd down and 10. $3:28 to play here in the second. 2nd down and 10. Vaughn on the right side, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Milton takes the shotgun snap, hands it off. Vaughn running left, has a brigade in front of him, but gets taken down from a guy behind him. One of the defensive linebackers looked like maybe broke through and got behind the runner, Deuce Vaughn, and then tackled him from the back. 3rd down and 9 with just 3 minutes here to go in the second quarter. 64 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight for the Cowboys offense on the ground. Pretty good there. Pretty good. Not so bad. 14-3. Milton going to have it with a 3rd down and 9. Shotgun is where he is aligned. Vaughn to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Motions the receiver. Now, the tight end on that right side goes in and out. Takes the shotgun snap. Milton drops back. Has pressure. Evades it to the right side. Looks it. Heaves it downfield. And it is going to be nowhere close to his receiver as he was trying to find Trayshawn Holden. Holden kind of dove out there trying to maybe toe tap it, but he unfortunately, no way he was going to catch that. That was about 5 yards out of bounds, so nothing for him to do there. Once again, a very good block by the running back. Deuce Vaughn got a big block, and obviously we know anybody in the NFL is going to be bigger than him, but one of the players that actually kind of matched up to his size. Didn't see who exactly it was, but Vaughn with a nice block. I'm really liking the play of the running backs tonight. 64 yards on the ground, as I mentioned. Two touchdowns, obviously one of those being from Joe Milton, but lots of good blocks. 2:30 left and a punt coming for the Cowboys. High arching punt. It's going to take a Falcons bounce all the way back near the 50-yard line. Oh, man. Don't think that punt went very far at all. That had a horrible bounce and went straight back toward the 50-yard line. Good grief. That was not a good punt whatsoever. Either way, though, I'll take it. So, Falcons will have the ball here, probably the final drive, potentially. I mean, unless they can get a quick 3-and-out, the Cowboys can, of the second quarter, and for that matter, the first half as well. $14-3 again. A nice first quarter for the Cowboys. Rushing touchdown from Joe Milton, rushing touchdown from Jaden Blue. Oh, there's a flag. There's a personal foul. So 15 yards past that. So we're talking past the 50 now. What an awful punt that ends up being as it bounces backward. And then on top of which, you get the personal foul. Trying to wait and see. I didn't exactly see who the personal foul was on. 4 penalties for 40 yards for the Cowboys, 4 for 31 for the Falcons. Yeah, so it was a 21-yard punt and an unnecessary roughness by Fairweather. So mark that to a 6-yard punt. That's great. Should have just gone for it. Under center, Easton Stick motions a man across the line. Going to hand it off to his running back, though, behind him in the I formation. Running back dives forward all the way to the 30-yard line. Nice pickup of 8 yards. So an 8-yard gain there for the Falcons running back. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Two-minute warning, and so they'll go to probably a commercial break here. So yeah, commercial break and go from there. So, be the 2-minute warning here. Falcons have it 2nd and 2 on the Dallas 30-yard line. Bad punt, 21 yards, and then a 15-yard penalty makes it just a 6-yard punt after all said and done. Not exactly what you want there. Two-minute warning here for the Cowboys and the Falcons. Appreciate everybody watching and joining us here on Cowboys Digest. Let me know if this is something y'all want for the rest of the season, or maybe something we just try it out. I'll have to keep doing it. Maybe for the big games we do it. I don't know. Can obviously wait and see. But yeah. Lots of important stuff here for the Cowboys in their roster selections. And honestly, it seems like Elijah Clark, the way he's been playing tonight, is going to be a very good, I would say, lock at this point to get in and make the roster for the Cowboys. UDFA out of Syracuse is same at UDFA out of Syracuse. Justin Barron is also a guy that we've talked about a lot on this program and kind of discussing those two guys and their abilities to come in and, well, just make it away. Cowboys again will open up the season, as you know, against the Philadelphia Eagles on this, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, so 2 weeks from now. And back here. Oh, of course. Patrick Mahomes is playing and Dak Prescott isn't. How fun of that? How fun. How fun. That's crazy. I'll have highlights, looks like, at the first half, but second down and 2 here. 2-minute warning done. Falcons with the ball at the 30-yard line. Easton Stick under center. Running back behind him. Takes the snap. Hands it off. A flag thrown. Pick up a 3. Steven, what's up, man? Stick it with it, bro. Time to cream pie the Eagles. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. We'll hopefully be live for that as well, so make sure you join us here. Obviously, that one will be a little bit more fun than a preseason game, so 14-3, second down and 2, and now a flag, and it's going to be a holding penalty, I believe. Yeah, they're going to say offensive holding, so 10 yards back, it'll be, instead of second down and 2, and then what would turn into a first down and 10, it turns into a second down and 12, all the way back at the Dallas 40-yard line. So a second down and 12, 1:53 to play here in the first half. Easton Stick still out there with the Falcons. Shotgun, empty backfield, 5 wide. Going to look to take the snap here. 3 right, 2 left on the receivers. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to pass, now scrambles a little bit. Now he's going to take it past the line of scrimmage, avoids one defender, and then falls down about the, let's say, 36-yard line and pick up a 4. So 4 yards on the scramble from Easton Stick to make it 3rd down and 8. And we've got a timeout by the Cowboys. So Cowboys, obviously, and Brian Schottenheimer, they're gonna try and get this ball back. Mozzie Smith going to come off the field here, it looks like, as well. But a timeout by Dallas. I think they're going to try and, get a little bit of a 2-minute warning drive here going for Joe Milton. Which, again, I would like that a lot. Obviously, you want to try and test your backups in every way possible. And preseason has been an interesting game for the Cowboys for a lot of different reasons. But it's definitely kind of interesting when you talk about it. So it'll be 3rd down and 8, and the Cowboys using that timeout, trying to get a stop here and get the ball back. At least that's the goal at this current time. Stick, shotgun, receiver to the right, 3 to his left, a running back in front of him. Again, 3rd and 8, Cowboys sending a blitz. A quick pass and a slant is caught, and immediately a 1st down there by Nash. Nash has been a thorn in the Cowboys side, has a bunch of catches, but it's a 1st down. Clock will run. Falcons starting to hurry up a little bit. 1:26 and counting here. Falcons, obviously, they're now trying to run a little bit 2-minute drill. They're going to go into huddle, though, all of a sudden. They were going quick, and then everybody kind of slowed down there for a moment. Shotgun, empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stick looks right as he's going to take the snap. And looks right once again, has a blitz up the middle, evades it, now trying to rush with it, fakes the pass. He's going to be taken down for a gain of 2. I don't know how he got out of a sack there. He was wrapped up in the backfield, avoided it somehow. I didn't see who actually had him, but that was wild. Let's see if we can get the replay here. Was Houston the one once again who got back there? Yeah, Houston got back there first, forced the pressure, and then I don't know who that was. Well, that said Williams, but I don't think Sam Williams is playing. Either way, it was avoiding the tackles. A timeout by the Falcons this time, or by the Cowboys, and it's 2nd down and 8. So 2nd down and 8 for the Cowboys. They got the timeout at the 1-minute mark. So Cowboys going to use their timeout. I mean, they're trying to get the ball back. They want to have a quick drive for Joe Milton, at least allow him to practice that in some aspects. Easton Stick. Motion's over. 2 receivers left, 1 right, takes the snap. Going to heave a pass up the field, and no one looking there. It was behind the head there to Blair. Definitely just a 50-50 ball that Stick threw up there, but it was way outside. Rochelle in the coverage. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8. No timeout needed for that time. So 3rd and 8. And the Cowboys trying to, again, they use their timeouts with a purpose, trying to get this ball back. Today, the Falcons are 3 for 7 from 3rd down. 2 receivers to either side, really bunched toward the line, nobody out wide. Shotgun snap, taking it a Stick. Drops back, blitz coming from the Cowboys. Wide open receiver on the flat. He's got it to the 10, to the 5, dives in for the touchdown. Absolute atrocious defense right there. The blitz doesn't get there in time. There's a wide open receiver in the flat, and it's a touchdown for, I believe, the tight end there of... Is that Felipe Franks? Did I just see that right? That said Franks. The former quarterback got a touchdown on us? The tight end? I don't know if Felipe Franks is playing tight end. I just know he's playing with the Falcons, pretty sure. That was Felipe Franks, the former cornerback, or former quarterback of the Florida Gators, just scored a touchdown on you as a tight end in the NFL. You left him wide open in the flat. Only you can blame yourself for that one. Felipe Franks, of all people. What an odd thing. It's 2020, 2025. We're talking about Felipe Franks scoring touchdowns as a tight end. Wow. Quarterback turned tight end touchdown. That's what everybody said Joe Milton should be. Who knows? Maybe that'll be Joe Milton in a couple years. who's to say? Either way, it's 48 seconds left for the Cowboys. They kind of wanted this to be a quick drive for Milton. They were calling timeouts purposely for that. So, I mean, hey, they're going to get that after all, so that's a good thing. But either way, it's just kind of an interesting thing there. So 14-10, Cowboys with 48 seconds left. It'll be a kickoff here for the Falcons. Trying to see what they'll do. And the kick is away. And into the end zone, kneel down there. So there's no way they're going to call that a safety, right? The referee started discussing it, and I was like, yeah, the ball took him back into the end zone. So Jaden Blue doesn't call the fair catch, I guess. He gets it and knees it. So 14-10. First down and 10 with 48 seconds left to play. Milton motions a man across. Two receivers to either side, and Deuce Vaughn, the running back, to his left. Taking the snap, Milton looks right, pump fakes that way, almost gets taken down. Now he's just got to throw it away. And he had people in the backfield, had an under route he was trying to look for and just couldn't get it to him. It's second down and 10 now. .42 seconds left, second down and 10. 14-10. Cowboys on top here. Milton motions a man over. Now looks to take the snap, drops back. Looking to pass and deep, and he'll fire it over the middle. It's going to be in and out of the hands of Ryan Flournoy. So Flournoy there. There is going to be a flag on the field, though. Are we about to have our third roughing the passer of the first half? That might actually be what it is. And it is roughing the passer, so 15 yards and 36 seconds left, a new set of downs, and Milton trying to push this Cowboys team into the end zone. Yeah, they smacked him. 14-10, first down and 10. A shotgun snap, dropping back, throwing to the right side, caught, and throwing out of bounds and getting the clock stopped there is Jalen Brooks. Pickup of 6 yards. So second down and 4. Shotgun, Milton takes the snap, 30 seconds, looking to heave it. Throws a bullet pass. It's going to be caught in bounds by Flournoy. Clock's going to keep running. Cowboys, I believe, might use their final timeout. And I believe that's what they did. They just used their final timeout. So timeout used. Oh, yeah, they pushed it back a couple seconds to 25 seconds. So Cowboys out of timeouts now, 14-10. They'll have it first down and 10 here. And they'll have it at the Atlanta 47. So first down, 10 to go. Shotgun for Milton, 2 receivers right, 1 left, looking to pass. He'll get it over it dropped. just absolutely dropped over the middle of the field. I mean, he wouldn't have been anywhere without, like, somewhere to go, but might also be injured. And it was Trayshawn Holden who had it, and he immediately started grabbing his right arm. So shotgun for Milton. Vaughn to his left. 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap, hands it off at the 47-yard line. Vaughn just taken down. That's going to be the end of the half for sure. Not really much for the Cowboys to do there. 10 seconds. They might try and heave it downfield. 3rd down and 8. I think he might spike it. Now they're going to get a spike. No flag, yeah. 2 seconds, and I believe, okay, so it's either a 60-something yard field goal for Brandon Aubrey, which could easily be something, or, yeah, they're going to bring out Brandon Aubrey. So Brandon Aubrey, second player in NFL history to make a 60-yard field goal. Where is he going to be for this one? This is beyond 60 for sure. This is 64 yards for Brandon Aubrey. Oh, man, 64 to try and end the half. This would be huge. Aubrey lines up the kick. And the kick is, oh, that's right down the pipe. Right down the pipe. Brandon Aubrey with the kick. It's good. What an absolute menace. Brandon Aubrey with a 64-yarder. And the Cowboys lead 17-10 at the end of the first half. Oh, man, that's nice. Big moves there. Big moves. So that'll be the half, 17-10. I think we might end it there, to be honest, guys. If there's anybody who wants to stay live, let me know. We can probably stay live, but I don't got too much people in here, so. If y'all want me to stay live, let me know in the comment section. But otherwise, might be in it there. See. Cowboys at the half. Let's go look at the stats. So Milton goes 8 for 15, 94 yards. Easton's they got 145 yards. Good gosh. 64 yards rushing, 42 of those from Deuce Vaughn, 4.2 per carry there. Joe Milton, 2 carries, 10 yards. Jaden Blue, 5 carries, 12 yards. Both of them have a touchdown. Flournoy with 45 receiving yards. Rivaldo Fairweather, the tight end, with a reception for 25. Jalen Cropper, Princeton Finn, Jalen Brooks, and Trayshawn Holden having 2 targets but no receptions. Yeah, that Nick Nash guy, he's been the big one. 5 receptions, 69 yards. Good grief. That was a big one there. So, yeah. Here's your halftime stats, I guess. Yeah. I think we might end it there, though. So, if anybody wants to keep going, we'll keep going. But I think that'll probably be the end of it. So, yeah. Well, we appreciate everybody watching for our first game stream. We'll be live again for that first week of the NFL regular season. But, yeah, appreciate all y'all. We'll see you next time here on Cowboys Digest, and hopefully we'll be for the next regular season game. So we appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time here on Cowboys Digest. Peace out, guys.